Hi, I'm Tiffany with Usborne Books and More. I wanted to talk to you about some of our books that we have that assist with kids learning how to read. Learning to read is such an exciting time in a children's life, and it is so important that children are given the tools to become confident in that ability. First, what I wanted to talk about was the first reading box sets. So the first one that we have is the Usborne Very First Reading. It was created by literacy specialists and is based on a substantial reading research. So here's how it works. Let me show you one of the books. Here's Pirate Pat, the very first book in the set. The English language is made up of 44 sounds, so this first book just focuses on these 8 sounds, which are often the first letters that children learn. Later books in the series will focus on other sounds and build on the ones that they have learned. So you can see in the very first books, there's more complicated text that parents can read, and then the children start with just reading these very simple sentences. It's really great to help kids kind of learn how to read in a way that's not hard for them and gives them confidence. The very first reading set has 15 titles and they're hardbacks. You can kind of see what that looks like. The new one that just came out is My First Reading Library, and that is the one that I actually have for you to look at. As you can see, there's lots more books. Instead of being hardback books, they're paperback books, but that really makes them so much more affordable. You're actually getting 50 books in this set. So your kids are going to start with these simple words that they're going to be reading, tap, tap, tap. And they're going to end up being able to read these books by themselves. So you can see all of these have great illustrations and really fun stories. They also all have games at the end, which help to reinforce what the children are learning. So here they're just learning how to retell the story and everything's still in order. So it's helping them to learn how to comprehend what they're reading. And then here, it's more complex. The games are more complex. They need to put things in the order of how they happen. So they're not being told the order, but now they have to pick the order. So that is the very first reading set, and I highly recommend it. I have one for my son. If that's just a little bit out of your budget, we also have the Usborne Starting to Read Pack. That comes with 8 of the first titles. It comes with parents' notes, stickers, poster, and so it'll definitely get your kids going in the right direction. And it's a little bit more affordable at $39.99. We also have some great dual readers, which is great once they get past that point and they're starting to read. So this is one example. This is one of the best sellers that Usborne has. It's the complete book of Farmyard Tales. It comes with a CD, which is in our CD player currently. So this is dual level text. At the very top, there's more simple text, and at the bottom is the text that the parent would read in the beginning. Eventually, your kids will be reading the entire thing themselves. But what's great about all of our dual readers is that you can just read the top of these, and so the child could be reading it themselves, and the stories still make sense. So it's really great, and this is a great value with several stories all in one. So this is 20 stories, and it comes with a CD. If you're not looking for one that has a CD, we also have the Usborne Book of Fairy Tales. This is $13.99. It has less stories, but still the same beautiful pictures, dual level text. There's Bible stories, princess stories, and these are fun princess stories. They're not the same as ones that you might see. So they're kind of different, a little bit more fun. Once kids kind of get past that point, you'd move into phonics readers. So this is a little bit more complex, but this is also great for learning to read. We have individual phonics readers, which just come, get this out, just by themselves. So each of these would be $6.99 by themselves, or we have a full set, a box set of phonics readers, which has 20 titles. I use these for prizes, so I don't have all of them in here right now. But these are all the books that come in the phonics reader sets. And these are all really fun stories. Underpants for Ants is always really popular with kids. I usually recommend that you buy the combined volume. Anything that's a combined volume with multiple stories in one book is just a great value. So there's 12 readers in here, and this also comes with a CD. So here's the books that are in here. And you also get a little bit of a bonus with this book. Some of the pages actually open up, so it's a little bit more fun than the regular phonics readers. And all books that are illustrated by Stephen Cartwright have a little duck in them, so you get to find those. That's true for the Farm Yard Tales book also. It's kind of fun even for younger kids. If you're reading this with 2 different ages, you can have the 2-year-old find the duck and then have the older kid read the story for you. So there we go. We have the first reading set, our dual readers, and also our phonics. Thank you.